NFL Live on the air and following this timeline, 10:16 a.m. Eastern. Bills head coach Sean McDermott says that wide receiver Kelvin Benjamin will be limited in practice today and questionable for Sunday's game against New England. Benjamin confirmed today that he will probably get surgery on the torn meniscus in his right knee after the season. 12:01. The Senior Bowl announced Oklahoma quarterback Baker Mayfield has accepted his invitation. 12:45 p.m. Eastern, Falcons head coach Dan Quinn says Julio Jones is good to go against the Saints despite ankle and thumb injuries. He has been hurt all season, hasn't missed a game, and we know this is a big one.
It's time, baby! Make it special tonight! Make tonight special! All out for your brother, okay? Brotherhood on three. 1, 2, 3.
The fake to Stewart, the flip to McCaffrey, second left, got a touchdown, Carolina. Here's Kamara, slips the tackle, 10, 5, touchdown, is he special or what? Breeze shoots it, end zone intercepted, Deion Jones.
Hey, finish, man, finish.
Hi, everyone. Welcome aboard the pre-Christmas edition of NFL Live.
Yes.
Eddie Bruschi and Damian Woody. Is the rapping all done? 3 boys. It's a lot of rapping.
No, it's not. Of course not. I'll get it done, Susie, I promise.
And you have a lot of kids. I can't even imagine.
7, you're never done. You're never done. It's right up until the last minute.
It took me all day for one. All right, so week 16 is here. Who's getting the playoffs for Christmas? Game Saturday and Sunday. But, Teddy, for the Falcons and Saints, it's the...
Oh, for them, it's the day before, Susie.
That's right. In a matchup that could swing the NFC South. The Saints host the Falcons on Sunday. 2 weeks ago, Atlanta beat New Orleans by 3 as Drew Brees threw a pick in the end zone with less than 2 minutes left. The playoff scenario for the Falcons is simple. Beat the Saints Sunday, they're in the playoffs. Then a Week 17 win over the Panthers would clinch the NFC South. The Saints also clinch a playoff spot with a win. It would be their first playoff berth in 4 seasons. Add a Panthers loss to the Bucs on Sunday, and they'd lock up the NFC South. It's big. It's our tape off. Here's Trey Wingo.
Well, it was a rude awakening to the tape-off last week for our first competitor in Week 16. And by rude, he meant he found out the hard way that Patriot love goes a lot farther for an inside linebacker than it does for an offensive lineman. Despite the fact that Damian was a first-rounder and Brew was a third-round pick. But in the days just before Christmas, when the big man delivers the toys on Christmas Eve, you got to believe the big man is going to deliver today. Here he is, our guy, Damian Woody. And our defending champion is as consistent as Christmas. He brings it each and every Friday, much in the same way Santa brings those toys every Christmas Eve. He diced and sliced and lightsabered his way through Damian last week. And adding insult to injury just for fun, he went 16 for 16 on his game picks last week. No wonder Bill Belichick called him the practically perfect player, because he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Teddy Bruschi.
Here we go. I need to talk with my man Trey.
He got you, didn't he?
He got me good.
He always does.
Yes.
I hope you guys are going to deliver on a Christmas-themed tape-off.
Yes, Susie, we are. Well, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to all.
Yes.
And one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time is The Polar Express. But I think right now I need to take the Atlanta Falcons on a journey on Brewski's Polar Express right here. This is what we'll do. That little conductor of mine, my friend, let me get your ticket, please, Matt Ryan. Ticket, please. I'm going to stamp it because I'm going to show you what you need to do and who you need to be for this team. That L and that E. I'll let you know what that is in a second, okay? Hold on, Matt Ryan. This is what you need to be. You need to be the quarterback right here, off of play action, delivering it deep to your teammates, making plays like this late in the season against the Saints in the playoffs if you make it, and you need to do something that's so special that all these players want you to do. They want you to lead, Matt Ryan. Be a leader. Be that leader they want you to be to take them to the playoffs and a victory this week. Other players on this team, Deion Jones. You come be a passenger on my train right here. Or let me stamp this, E-N-D. Don't worry. I'll tell you what you need to do. Just hang with me, Deion, okay? Because I want to show you what you've done in the past. You've been a great player, making super plays like this. Throw that snowball right there, Drew Brees. Intercepting that. Great play you did right there. One of the best young linebackers in the National Football League right here. Deion Jones making plays. Reading, diagnosing right here, this little tear screen. He sees the present. He knows what he wants to get. He makes these plays. These type of plays, Deion, you need to keep making. I punch it for you. Defend. Play that defense, defend that territory, be that man you want to be for that defense. Lead, okay? And you, Devontae Freeman, one of my favorite players to watch. I. Just stay with me. Have patience, young man. Get on the train, take your seat, show me what you got right here, okay? This is what you need to be on the toss. Ride that sleigh. Ride that sleigh. What I'm talking is about when you go down that field late in the game, making these plays to get the Falcons a victory. This is who you need to be every year, every game, all year long, especially against the Saints. What does he need to be? Guys, you need to finish. That's Freeman. He's got to finish for you. He has to be that man. Atlanta Falcons, I hope you enjoyed the train ride on Brewski's Polar Express right there, because to lead, to defend, and to finish. My conductor actually let me borrow his hat here. He's back, but this needs to go to Dan Quinn, because you need to wear it and be that conductor and lead them to victory. So, Brewski's Polar Express right there for you.
Canes, reindeer, stuff, Damien.
That's on you, bud.
Ooh.
It's
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Hey, Susan, listen. You know, New Orleans Saints, you come into the season, back-to-back 79 seasons, right? You know, Drew Brees putting up all types of numbers. But, you know, we're in the festive mood right now. So, yeah, you got Drew Brees sitting right here. Boy, he's sitting there with Santa. Got a list with Santa, like Santa. Okay, you know what I really would need? You know what I really need? I need a defense. Because guess what? My defense has been historically bad, right? Oh, but Santa comes bearing gifts right here. Oh, what does every good defense have? Oh, man, they got a shutdown corner, right? Marcus Lattimore, rookie. Pro Bowl right out of the gate, right? Oh, but look what he does right here, Teddy. Boy, he gets wrapped Julio Jones and puts him under the Saints tree. Gets the pick right here. Oh, boy, what a nice present. Just for you, Susie. Just for you, a nice present for you and that whole New Orleans defense. Listen, quarterback. We know Drew Brees likes to throw the ball, right? What would he like? A Pro Bowl wide receiver? Oh, yeah, you definitely got that right. Oh, but look at the play right there. Look at this play right here, Michael Thomas. Oh, he got the snowman stuck in the snow right there. Oh, he put the big ball. Then he put the big mats up top, grabs the ball, snatches it out there. Oh, he put them on ice right there. And look, the best present that you could give any quarterback, right? It's a running game. Wind him up. Wind him up. Wind up Alvin Kamara and watch him explode right here. Oh, look at that shiny new toy. Look at it. He's still winding. He hasn't stopped yet. He's still winding all the way to the house, baby. That's what that new toy does to you. Guess what? Another one of them draft picks as a Pro Bowl. But I'm not finished. He's a dual threat guy. Oh, come on. Look at that. Look at the reindeer. Get him out of the back here. He's leading the charge. He's leading the charge. Listen, Drew Brees got all his wishes from 2017, 2016, 2017. Beat the Falcons. NFC Championship. Oh, and I just included you guys. I just included both of you guys because guess what? I come bearing gifts on this day. I know Teddy got me last week. I know he did. I came HD. Teddy came IMAX. But guess what? My pride was hurt. I had to step it up a little bit. Let's go.
You did.
I do like defense, Damien.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you for
that. I know you would appreciate that.
I do. And the Falcons are winning, but they're not putting teams away.
See? Yeah.
Too many close games. More on this game coming. Plus, we need your vote. Give Damien some love. Come on. Vote at ESPN.
I like to wind him up.
Wind him up.
And we'll be right back as we continue here on NFL Live, the much anticipated return of Ezekiel Elliott and the Cowboys star running back give Dallas a boost as they gear up for their huge matchup with the Seahawks. Plus,
shopping done? Yeah. How can you rap if you haven't bought it, right? Yeah, not even close.
Bill Belichick may not be ready for the holidays, but his Patriots need to be ready for a pivotal matchup against the feisty Bills. We'll hear from Tom Brady.
Start a new page, a new chapter. It's behind me. I'm not speaking on it anymore.
Talk about what you did the last 6 weeks.
No.
Why is it that you don't want to talk about that?
All right, I'm done.
Sunday afternoon, the Cowboys host the Seahawks. Both teams enter at 8-6 and with playoff hopes still alive, but the loser of this game will be eliminated. Zeke Elliott makes his return from suspension. The Cowboys have averaged 10 more points a game with him playing this season. He won't talk about it, but word is he's in awesome shape. Got in great shape in Cabo, and he's been running all his plays in practice 20 and 30 yards down the field. What's the impact?
Huge, huge. You're talking about a Dallas Cowboys team that, since he's been out, has averaged 10 points fewer per game. I mean, that's real impact from a guy. And what Ezekiel Elliott brings, he brings that explosiveness, the ability to take a simple run 20, 30, 40 yards. It is so hard in the National Football League to methodically go down the field. But when you have a running back that's capable of getting chunk plays, it makes it a lot easier offensively to score points, and that's what he brings to the table.
Energy. So it's endless. I mean, my guy's back. Our guy's back.
Right.
It's almost like getting a quarterback. You know, he's been your best offensive player. I am defensively. Man, I'm fired up to watch. You know, just having him there is going to be a huge plus. I agree.
And more good news, left tackle Tyron Smith took part in the early portion of practice.
Right.
That would be big, too. That would be huge.
All right, so we know if the Cowboys can keep winning, they have a shot at the wild card. You head over to the touchscreen because they face Russell Wilson, and that's always unique.
Yes.
He's second in touchdowns, second in rushes for a quarterback in terms of touchdowns. You've got a backer tracker.
So who's got to be important here is Sean Lee. And Ezekiel Elliott is important to the team and the energy and everything, but Sean Lee, his difference is just as important in my opinion. Right here, this offensive lineman, watch him come and trying to get Sean Lee. It's hard to find Sean Lee. He's so slippery as a linebacker. Watch him slip through the hole, beat this block of the offensive lineman. Wham! One of the toughest tackles in the league in Marshawn Lynch. Makes the play right here. Sideline to sideline. Just quickly show you here the speed that he has when he reads it so quickly. Another offensive lineman that's not able to block him. Of course, Lee has that in his repertoire also. One of the best linebackers in the league. Sometimes you can't see him. You don't know what the work he does. Right here, this offensive lineman came around here to go and meet Sean Lee in the hole. Where's Sean Lee? You don't know where he is until he fights through these two blocks and boom. You see him? Let me magnify him right for you. Right there, getting in on the tackle. Sean Lee making his way through the trash to prevent a touchdown right there. And also diagnosing plays. My backer tracker, I've been waiting to do one on Sean Lee. I wish he was more healthy all the time, but he's hurt, so I can't. But right here, here's the read there. The quarterback to the running back. It gives the illusion of a play to the defensive right. Sean does not go. He does not take the bait because with his keys, he cross keys here and he sees this. When a linebacker sees that, action one way, blockers coming back, don't take the cheese. Don't believe it because it's coming back. Sean sees it already. Bam, he knows this play's coming. And another thing, the way he's able to tackle. That's a stiff arm right to the face of a linebacker where you see him running backs, plant him on the ground. Watch Sean break it down, and then watch him wrap these legs. Right here, watch him wrap these legs. Go ahead, break down the stiff arm. Wrap, right there, tackle, sure tackle. Zeke on offense, but this man right here on defense, most valuable player on defense for them. They need him. They need a big game out of him. He may have to track down Russell Wilson on a regular basis, Susie.
More proof how valuable he is. They're 8-1 when he's in the lineup.
There it is.
0-5 when he's not. Ouch.
That's a little different.
That's a little So let's swing it over to the Seahawks defense because we know they've had their troubles. They've had a ton of injuries, and then it seems like it goes beyond that. When you have Earl Thomas and Bobby Wagner, like big names on this defense, not quite on the same page. Sounds like they smooth things over, but how concerning is that?
It's a little concerning because when, you know, what you tend to see is when things aren't going your way, these things bubble to the surface. And one thing we know about the Seattle Seahawks as a team, Pete Carroll encourages his guys to be themselves. But sometimes it can backfire in situations where you're not in a front-running situation where your back's against the wall. Then it can kind of affect the chemistry in the locker room. And I think that's what you're starting to see out of the Seahawks right now.
Sherman, Bennett, Wagner, Thomas, these are all their names on defense. Even Chancellor at times. There's been a point this season where there's drama from some of them. There's an issue. There's something they have to say. There's something they have to do. It seems like there's so much on their plate that's not football related. And that's what you don't want to do because all that is, that's a plate full of distractions. Pete Carroll's had a tough job this year.
Maybe that's why the coaches talk about, too, they're frustrated that they're missing tackles.
Yeah.
The basic fundamental things that they're not getting done.
Tackling's a team thing.
They get KJ Wright back. That will be a big help.
Sure.
All right, let's pick it.
Well, Susie, after all that, the Zeke love, the Sean Lee love, I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys. I just think there are mentally this time of year, it's all about emotions, mental. What state of mind are you in? The Cowboys are in a better state of mind. Heath makes another big play to win.
I'm going to Dallas Cowboys as well. Listen, Zeke is going to be the energy behind this whole thing. And listen, I still think Todd Gurley is still running against that Seattle Seahawks.
Somebody stop it.
All right, moving on. Matt Ryan and the Falcons have the division title in their sights. But rookie sensation Marshawn Lattimore and the Saints defense stand in their way. We'll break down that matchup next.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
Mark Nason, Los Angeles.
Right up until the last minute.
Took me all day for one. All right, so week 16 is here. Who's getting the playoffs for Christmas? Game Saturday and Sunday. But Teddy, for the Falcons and Saints, it's the...
For them, it's the day before, Susan.
That's right. In a matchup that could swing the NFC South. The Saints host the Falcons on Sunday. 2 weeks ago, Atlanta beat New Orleans by 3 as Drew Brees threw a pick in the end zone with...
Finish.
Hi, everyone. Welcome aboard the pre-Christmas edition of NFL Live.
Yes.
Teddy Bruschi and Damian Woody. Is the rapping all done? 3 boys. It's a lot of rapping.
No, it's not. Of course not. I'll get it done, Susie. I promise.
And you have a lot of kids. I can't even imagine.
7, you're never done. You're never done. It's
Nice special. All out for your brother, okay? Brotherhood on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The fake to Stewart, the flip to McCaffrey, second left, got it, touchdown, Carolina. Here's Kamara, slips the tackle, 10, 5, touchdown, is he special or what?
Brees shoots it.
End zone intercepted, Deion Jones.
Hey, finish, man, finish.
NFL Live on the air and following this timeline, 10:16 a.m. Eastern. Bills head coach Sean McDermott says that wide receiver Kelvin Benjamin will be limited in practice today and questionable for Sunday's game against New England. Benjamin confirmed today that he will probably get surgery on the torn meniscus in his right knee after the season. 12:01. The Senior Bowl announced Oklahoma quarterback Baker Mayfield has accepted his invitation. 12:45 p.m. Eastern, Falcons head coach Dan Quinn says Julio Jones is good to go against the Saints despite ankle and thumb injuries. He has been hurt all season, hasn't missed a game, and we know this is a big one.
It's time, baby. Make it special tonight. Make